Hey guys, welcome back. It's time to look at another stolen card. This time we have to do some time traveling. This seems like it's a long stolen card. We're looking at celebrations again. Although this popped up recently on the Pokemon TCG errors, misprints, and other oddities buy-sell trade group. There was an individual named Brandon Daniels who posted this bad boy. Clearly not the typical border size that you see coming out of a booster pack. So right away, red flags all around. Of course, this got deleted, I think shortly after. It seems it was up for 33 minutes at the time of this screenshot here. I'd like to thank Brandon that's been on the channel here. Not this Brandon, different Brandon. Brandon on the channel for sending this my way, for making me aware of the situation at hand. I think this is kind of interesting. I think it's something that we can look back on. We're going to keep looking back on it. Something needs to be done in terms of warning these individuals that are stealing from work, essentially, the people that are working at the print facility. This is another, I guess, cut and dry example of cards being stolen from a Millennium print group. So I don't know what they need to do. I don't know how clear they are with the individuals that are working there, but it keeps happening. And the people that are stealing from work are almost certainly going to lose their job, first of all, but they also put themselves at risk of a lot more in terms of like legal troubles. We saw, again, I'm going to bring it up every time we talk about this, the Sword and Shield guidebooks that got leaked. The individuals that took pictures of those guidebooks leaked the information. They didn't even take anything from work. They just took pictures, and the two of them were sued by the Pokemon Company for $50,000 each. They don't mess around. That's, I mean, when you're in a position that you're working at a factory like this, that isn't an amount of money that you can just fork over and it not be life-changing. Like that could ruin people. So guys, if you're working at the print facility, for the love of God, stop stealing from the print facility. Whether you work for the destruction facility, the print facility itself, you almost certainly sign a non-disclosure agreement. Whether or not you actually read that and know what it means you can get in a lot of trouble for taking stuff from work. I mean, that regardless of whether you sign that, you can get in trouble for stealing stuff from work. But also on top of that, you're disclosing information that is not publicly available. In this case, not so much, but clearly you're in the wrong. You must know you're in the wrong. For some reason, the people that are stealing this stuff, they're typically not cautious. They're maybe not intelligent. I don't want to say that, but maybe not the most intelligent people, because they always make it very obvious that they stole it from work. This is maybe even the worst case of what's going on here. But let's take a little look at the card here, a little closer look. It is a real card. Looks like it might have been hand cut, or one of those guillotines or whatever. Maybe they used the alignment dots. Not quite sure exactly how far out the alignment dot would be on the Charizard here on Celebrations. But yeah, none to be seen. So a lot of people thought it was fake. I can assure you that it's not a fake card. This is a real Charizard, really hand cut, or cut with something other than, could even be one of the early prints that they do to test before they put it on the high quantity machine. So here's the original screenshot that I got, which is not great, not so great. We're a little blurry here, but we can kind of see what's going on. It looks like the individual sent a photo of his badge. So the person that's selling the card, they didn't even bother to sell it through like a middleman or something like that. They're using their full name on a public platform and showing their badge that they work at Millennium Print Group. I mean, that's going to get traced back to you anyway if you steal the stuff from work and you sell it through someone else. We saw the grandma. Maybe I'll put some links down in the description to the other series that we've seen with stolen cards from the factory, if you guys want to check some of that out if you haven't already. But yeah, so we gotta get some clear stuff going on here. Here's the thread itself. We have some comments from it. Again, it got deleted, so We don't have access to the full thing. We have someone here that thinks it's fake. Here, someone's asking why the alignment dots on it aren't on all sides. This person says high key looks fake. It's too wide. If its borders are that big, also no alignment dots at all. So here's the conversation that our thief has with Sean here. Thanks, Sean, for disclosing this. I don't know, like, did you think it was a good idea to be sending pictures of your badge to people in DMs? I guess just to prove the fact that it's real. Kevin here says this theoretically shouldn't have fit in a pack. Am I wrong? No, it definitely would not have fit in a pack. It is hand cut. So here's our boy. Here's the DMs, the very clear DMs with Brandon here, the employee at Millennium Print Group. Brandon, for the love of God, bring the card back. Do what you gotta do. Destroy it. Whatever. At least show them that you destroyed it. But yeah, don't do this. Not a good call. So here, I guess he's sending DMs to people in the comment section where he was upset that I guess they didn't believe him that it was real. So he says, I work there, so I guess it's you that don't know as much SS you are talking about, as you were talking about. Okay, show me who checked it and said it real, because it's not. And Brandon says, I sure will. And as I stated, I work there. So you might as well just like give them the whole plot of how you came upon this stolen card. You might as well just send them a video of you taking it out of the print facility. He works there. So the individual that he's messaging here is concerned with the fact that there's no dots. It looks like it should be pretty close to where the dots are, the thickness of the original card, but maybe it was trimmed off right at the dots themselves. It's a little bit deceptive where it's skinny on this side and thick on this side, but it could just be that printing of it didn't have the alignment dots, if it was just a test print that they didn't plan on actually chopping up. So he says, I see the black dot or dote in the corner. All cards off center have this. So here he's going to flash the badge, the Millennium Print Group badge. Like, I don't know if you can make it any more obvious. Please, guys, please, Millennium, put something out. I don't know what kind of course or training or warning you need to give your employees to not steal things, but it keeps happening. There's value there. They need to know that they're going to get in trouble if they do this, because they keep doing this. So maybe the repercussions, I can't imagine that the other employees that were taking stuff, there's been no announcement of any kind, but I can't imagine that you're going to keep your job if you steal stuff from work. It's common sense. No matter where you're working, you don't steal stuff from work. He says, so you printed the card yourself, LOL. Mine isn't that far out, but think what you want to. I would not put false or fake stuff up anywhere, but you would put stolen stuff up. And he says, no, I don't run the cutters, not even in my area, but I do know the people who are on the presses as well. So you have them do it. So I guess this is the end of the conversation, but at the same time, like, whether it's you stealing from work or you getting other people to steal from work and you have the stolen stuff and you're showing that you work there, you're just going to get everyone in trouble. And it's not worth it. It's not a crazy amount of money to screw your life up over. Don't do it, guys. Say this again and again. We've covered this a ton of times. It's weird that right now we have Celebrations Charizards popping up. I guess he decided to hold on to it for a while before selling it. But there you have it. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time. Join the Discord. Bye.